You're in big trouble, though, pal. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
Good morning and welcome to a bonus episode of Breakfast of Champions. I am one half of your co-hosts, Renee Floyd. I am so grateful to be joined by these two special guests I have here in front of me. This episode is going to be kind of freeform and fun and just kind of a bonus episode. So if you have high expectations for us, please lower them now. First, I'd like to introduce to my right a gentleman who knows about breakfast foods and violence. Some would say as much as I do. His expertise is trying to stay up late to make the main event in the UFC every Saturday and always making it to the co-main and falling asleep. He is 9 years old, about to be 10 years old. His name is Rhodes Ox Floyd. Give it up.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
All right, to my left, starting at power forward, 3'6", weighing in at about 50 pounds, we have 6-year-old Faye Floyd. Say hello to the people, Faye.
Hello.
All right, so I have my kids here. Their names are Rhodes and Faye. I know that I share too much for a public podcast, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, so like I said, my kids are always with me every Saturday for every UFC event that we watch.
Every time.
Every time. So they know that whenever it's Saturday, it is UFC fight nights.
Yeah.
And normally what we do is we grab some snacks.
Yeah.
So let's start off.
I love snacks.
I know you do. Let's start right there. So let's talk about your favorite snacks to eat while watching the UFC with mom and dad.
Okay. I just love things that are just like a gummy, because if you're just eating a gummy while watching UFC, that's going to be great. Last time we had gummy nachos. They're really good. And then we had like gummy salsa and then gummy queso. Faye, what were the flavors again?
Pineapple and strawberry.
Pineapple and strawberry. Now, you say they're gummy nachos, but what the part that we're
The
missing
sauce
is...
is like the melted jelly sauce.
Yeah, that was good.
But we're missing the brand.
Oscar Mayo.
Oscar Mayer. And they were Lunchable nachos, so they
Yeah.
kind of look like Lunchable nachos. Now, we don't really let you guys get Lunchables very often. It's a
Yeah.
sometimes
And
food,
we
right?
tricked our mom.
Yeah. she went like, "Oh, my kids, who got you that?" And we were like, "Dad, it's
Yeah.
Dad's fault."
So for those of you who aren't friends and family, my wife is out of town, so it's just me and the youngins having a good weekend,
Yeah.
having a
Pew, pew,
kids'
pew.
weekend. So, you know... So we're having all of the snacks while mom's away, but during Saturday UFC, they did get some gummies. Now, normally, what do we normally get?
Nachos.
Nachos.
Yeah, Dad likes to
Yeah.
have nachos.
I love nachos.
Yeah.
Well, he likes salsa.
Yeah, you like salsa?
I love salsa.
Yeah.
But I usually dip it in queso.
Yeah, like he
But if
would
it's
take
like-
a little bit.
No, if it's like nachos, then I'll use queso. If it's chips, then I'm gonna use salsa. That's my way to go.
Yep. That's my way to go too. I like both queso and salsa and guacamole and pico
Me
de gallo.
too.
Yeah, you like that stuff
Wait.
too?
Yeah.
Do you like pico?
I love pico. Yeah. So I want to jump right in with these lightning round questions. We always put them right at the top so we can kind of get everyone's personality just right out there in the open. So, Faye Floyd, what did you have for breakfast today?
Eggs and toast and cereal and strawberries.
Wow. Rhodes Floyd, what did you have for
I
breakfast
had
today?
some Fruity Pebbles. They were really good, and I started reading a book with them.
So we have a couple of
morning.
different palettes here. Faye likes to have a smorgasbord of options every time she eats.
I like plain
And
cereal.
Rhodes is just a very simple man. He knows what he likes, he sticks to it, and he just eats pretty much the same thing just about every day. So
No milk added to my
no
cereal.
milk added to the cereal. Do you like milk in your cereal?
No,
No.
I hate milk. I only eat chocolate milk.
I love milk. It's my go-to day. Like every day,
Yeah, you have a glass of milk pretty much every day.
I wanna grow tall. I wanna
Strong
be
bones.
Tall like Truman.
And I might be a little lady.
Yeah.
You want to be a little lady?
I don't know.
Yeah, you could live in a little cottage
Okay.
right off of Delaware.
So Faye had scrambled eggs on sourdough bread. She
That
also
sounds
had
Fruity
Pebbles and
and
some cut up
strawberries.
strawberries. And Rhodes had just straight up Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
So the second question I have here is, what is your typical day-to-day breakfast routine? So let's say we're going to school. What do you eat for breakfast, Rhodes?
Usually, it's either toast or just like a little bit of cereal because I usually want to get there in a rush.
Yeah, you're excited to get there, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
But it's usually just cereal or toast. Like 2 pieces of toast, 1 piece of toast.
Well, I
I'm
have
off.
some options because last Christmas, Buddy gave us cereal, so I would say toast with butter or maybe waffles or cereal or a chewy bar.
Now, I've got a special sub question here because our typical day-to-day breakfast routine on Sundays are
Donuts!
yeah, so
From Sue's. Or we just DoorDash them if mom and dad won't willing to get up and they're just lazy. Just laying in their bed watching their phone. You can watch your phone, but you can't drive? It's crazy. It's crazy.
you'll understand when you're an adult. So-
Yeah, because you have a phone, actually.
I do.
You have
I
a
do.
phone.
I do.
I saw it the other day.
Dad's drinking his day-to-day Dr. Pepper with his Feel Free.
Well, actually, he's been getting Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. What's up with you and Dr. Pepper? That's our question for you.
Oh, you have a question for me? Well, lately I've been on a Dr. Pepper kick. Whenever I was a kid, I had my favorite sodas and I would just kind of stick with them for like a little while. So I was,
Get root beer.
yeah, sometimes I get on a root beer kick. So, you know, Uncle Gummy, he knows I get on a root beer kick sometimes.
Sometimes I get on it, but I used to not like it.
Well,
but
we
now
can't
I
just
do.
say Uncle Gummy because people are going to be like, who's that?
No, people know. People know. That Gummy Bear is a special guy. He gets around.
Gummy bear.
He has his own
Yes, I'm a
He has his
gummy
own
bear.
podcast now.
Yeah, go check out his podcast. After you watch this, go check out his podcast.
Yeah, it's called Remind Rewind with
with
Jordan Klein.
Gummy bear.
Thank you for the musical stylings, Gummy Bear.
Yeah, we're connected to him.
Okay, so I like Dr. Pepper right now. That's kind of my jam. Maybe I'll switch up. Sometimes I go to
One more
Coke.
question.
Yeah, go.
Yeah,
Uh,
Coke. or-
why do you want Feel Frees? You've like been fine without Free Feels. Like whenever they're introduced, you've started getting them. You were fine.
It's kind of like
before.
Mom and Erlani knew.
Yeah, it's a
but Mom
different
didn't
type of
drink
energy.
them before. She like started like just a few days ago. So we have a question. Why do you start now?
Because they're new. I tried them out and they make me feel great. They have
Aunt
some.
Patty tried
Yeah,
one.
Aunt Patty tried one. They have some natural things that are not caffeine that help you kind of get up. One of them is kava root. They grind up a root from I guess like a tuber or a vegetable. They grind it up and then they mix it with pineapple juice and it gives you energy.
That kind of sounds good. Oh, everybody, if you still like Ginger Mints after this, they crush up beetles to put in Ginger Mints. I just still like it. I'm fine with that idea. It's probably just ask your mom and dad from a day-to-day basis. Get me some Ginger Mints. They're healthy for you. Bugs are healthy. If you're stranded on an island, you have nothing to eat. Eat some bugs. They're healthy.
That's true. Where'd you learn that?
Bugs
How did you know that? Not know that.
Because I learned it from Bear Grylls.
I've known that since I was like 1 year old. So
Okay.
boom.
So,
well, I was
whoa.
in Mama's.
Next question.
Next question. This is supposed to be the lightning round. So, Faye, what is your favorite all-time breakfast cereal? If I gave you $10 and I said, go down the cereal aisle, you can pick any cereal you want. What cereal you picking, Faye?
Maybe Fruity Pebbles or
Into the mic.
or Fruit Loops.
Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops? That's your all-time favorite cereal of all time?
I guess I don't really.
Have you tried all the cereals in the cereal aisle?
Well, I don't know if I actually tried Magic Spoon.
Oh, you haven't tried Magic Spoon, but
Yeah.
you'd like to try it?
I don't want to try it because
Yeah,
it's probably
those are-
gonna taste like Free Wishes. Free
Yeah,
Wishes
like
is kind of.
Pause for just 1 second.
Well, Rhodes was liking it, and then he was like, and then he's like, ugh.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Murphy.
Maury, do you want to come up to the microphone?
This is our dog, Murray. You can't see him, but he's very cute. He's old. He's black and white.
And
You can hear him breathing right now. Okay, be quiet for a second.
Murray, you want to
Oh, yeah, he's
come
just
up
laying
to the
down
mic?
right next to us. Hey, Murphy.
Dad.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
we
He's
introduced
like our
him.
podcast dog right now.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
introduced him.
He's in the studio. Yeah, I kind of forgot he was out back, and it's really hot outside, so I just wanted to let him in. All right, Rhodes, what is your favorite all-time breakfast cereal?
Okay, ever since you know those things like the blue box with the tiger on it?
Frosted Flakes?
Yeah. Ever since I've tried it once and I like ate it here, I got some and I put it in my hand and it's all really crunchy and there's like stuff on it and it was like gross. So that ruined it for me.
Okay.
I don't want to get it ever again.
Well,
This is a question about... Hold on. This is his question, but this is a question about your favorite all-time,
My
not your
favorite
least
all time
favorite.
would probably be. I think they discontinued this. It was like this thing I went to school once and there was just like this box. It was like chocolate. It has a chocolate bird on it. It was so good. It was not Fruity Pebbles. It was just like chocolate. Like
They're called Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs.
I haven't seen them at all. Like the logo.
They're available at the store.
Oh, but that's my all-time favorite. I always ask for what's those chocolate things, and Dad's always like,
Oh.
But now he knows.
Cocoa Puffs.
He knows.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Cocoa Puffs. All right. So,
Cocoa.
Rhodes, if you could build the perfect breakfast sandwich, what would be on it?
So I'd get toast and put some Nutella on it. And then
Closer to the mic so we can hear you.
you put the Nutella on the bottom, and then right on top you put Fruity Pebbles on top of it. And then I was thinking to add chocolate Fruity Pebbles, but that would be chocolate, and most people don't like chocolate.
Well, there's
And
not
then
such thing
Squish it
as-
together. Num num num. But whenever like you toast it, you gotta toast it to be crispy, so like the Nutella like drips on your hand. You get that gooey effect.
Wow. That sounds really good.
Yeah,
Feifei, if you could build your perfect breakfast sandwich,
probably
what would
smells
be on
good
it?
too.
So I should
Close to the mic so we can hear you.
I would probably get 2 pieces of sourdough out, and then I would probably put eggs on it, and then avocado and bacon and salt.
Whoa, that sounds really good. So you would have a sourdough. What about sauce? Do you want like mayo or no sauce?
Mayo.
You want a little mayo on there and some scrambled eggs
I bet Jason
and
would
some
like
bacon. And what else did you say? Avocado.
And salt.
I have a
Well-
question. Do you guys know what guilty pleasure means?
That.
No.
No.
Okay. So guilty pleasures like this. I really like toaster strudels for breakfast.
You're guilty because you don't want to eat it because you think it's gonna like be bad for you. And,
That's right.
But you love it too much, you're gonna eat it,
That's right.
and then you get too much of it.
Yeah. So
And then you might
Tummy
be fat.
or think about it this way. I have a guilty pleasure. I like to listen to Taylor Swift sometimes.
I love Taylor Swift.
But stuff can rot your brain.
No. So the thing there is that I'm a big old scruffy dude, and big old scruffy dudes don't typically like Taylor Swift. They like stuff like rock and roll or like rap.
I love Taylor Swift.
So
Me too.
when it comes to breakfast, what is maybe a guilty pleasure for you? If you know you eat it every morning, it'll probably not be good for you, but you just love it anyway.
I'm gonna have to say cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
I
That's a
love
good
them
one.
too much, but then if I just eat like way too much, then boom, I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't feel
Your
so
tummy will hurt.
good.
Yeah.
Same with like dessert. Like if I'm having a dessert, this happened once at
School?
no, like it was like remember we went to Dripping Springs
Oh yeah,
and
they
we ate and Mom said you can
Oh.
have as many s'mores as you want. I ate like 5 because I didn't want to get like a bunch and then go.
Dad. So we're by just free campfire by the pool in Dripping Springs, and Sally and Maggie actually ate like
Into the microphone, baby.
Sally and Maggie actually like ate like one, and me and Rhodes ate like a ton.
Yeah, guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure.
right.
Okay, my turn.
Next question. All right, Feifei. What is your favorite fast food restaurant to have breakfast at?
Wait, you mean fast food?
Yeah, like if we go through a drive-through
But you didn't
for breakfast.
But for breakfast, but I didn't get my turn of the guilty
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. What is your favorite guilty pleasure? Thanks for keeping me on track.
Probably sugary cereal.
Sugary cereal. Yeah, that's a
Can't
good one.
You can't have it every day. You
Yeah,
gotta have
like,
something healthy.
Like
Into the
me-
microphone, baby,
like
so we can hear you.
Like me and Rhodes, try to get it like every single day.
Hey,
Well,
don't
it's
bring me
mostly
into the
love.
loop. Don't bring me into
It's
the loop.
mostly, bro.
Don't bring me into that loop.
All right, just own it. Be like, yeah, I like breakfast cereals like that.
Fine. Okay.
Okay, Feifei, if we're going through a drive-through and you get to pick for breakfast, where are we going?
I already have my idea.
Like even something that's gone in Texas.
Yeah,
It's either Dunkin' Donuts or Seuss.
Dunkin' Donuts or Sue's. I like that. What about you, Rhodey? What's your favorite fast food breakfast?
Well, I would probably just look off the icing anyway.
Okay. It's either Sue's or Waffle House. Probably Sue's because she's super nice and it's really good
Yeah,
place
like
to-
Well, Waffle House isn't fast food. There's no drive-through. At
I
Waffle
know,
House.
but you should probably go to Sue's, like Sue's, because she's super nice. She'll
And
she'll ask you what you
during
want.
Halloween, she puts out these little buckets of candy to for kids
Yeah,
to
like
take
you
a couple candies.
Yeah, and there's also like this part in it's near like Thanksgiving. She sets out this pumpkin spice donut, which is it's just beautiful. If she came up with that idea and she didn't copy it off of anything, I just thank her for bringing it in, because if I didn't have that, I'd be missing out on life.
That's true. You'd be missing out on a whole pumpkin spice life, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but you could always if she didn't make it and it wasn't invented, you could always make it.
Yeah, I could just think of at here
Pumpkin
at
spice
Halloween.
donut.
Pumpkin spice donut. Wow.
Oh, no.
All right. So, Rhodey, the reason I specified between drive-through is because the next question is, what is your favorite sit-down breakfast restaurant?
Oh, Waffle House. Of course, I would go to Waffle House. Waffle, you have to get the chocolate chip one. It's just delicious. It's all gooey, and when you bite into it, oh my god, it's like heaven.
Feifei, what about you? If you're going to sit down and have breakfast somewhere, like IHOP, Waffle House, Cracker Barrel,
I would say Cracker Barrel.
Barrel?
Yeah, it's just sometimes it makes me and Rhodes' tummy hurt.
Yeah, I sit down, I eat one scoop of cereal.
Yeah, last time I was just on the phone looking at my dad's phone,
We also usually have serious talks there. And I don't want to hear serious talks when I'm trying to eat. Yeah, I don't serious cereal.
Wow.
Yeah, I would just want to eat my serious cereal. I have enough.
The next couple of questions you may not have an opinion on, so you can just say pass if you don't know, okay?
Okay.
because Rhodes is vegan.
Ow.
He doesn't eat the next thing, so
But I eat the next thing, right?
yeah. So Feifei, is turkey bacon trash or delicious? Turkey bacon, not regular bacon.
Trash means like bad.
I don't really know.
You don't know, so you could say pass.
Because they do. I haven't really tried it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
see,
probably gonna both.
We've never
pass.
defiled you with turkey bacon. We've only ever given you regular bacon,
Yeah,
right?
that's-
Or turkey.
Or turkey by itself.
Yeah.
pass.
So yeah, that's a pass. Rhodey, have you ever had oatmeal before?
Yes, I have. It's good.
You like oatmeal?
I love oatmeal.
Do you know what a peasant is?
Oh.
No, is that some type of bird?
No, that's a pheasant. PH.
Oh,
But a
Rose
peasant.
also likes raisins.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that is true. I love raisins.
So a peasant is somebody that's like poor. So do you
Hmm.
think that oatmeal is poor people food, or can anybody eat it?
Poor people food. It's slop. It's like
Well, I
something
wouldn't
that-
say that. Well, I
something that if I had a bunch of good things and if I had to choose, well, this is a question for you, Dad. If you had a bunch of good things and oatmeal, and there's a bunch of poor people, what would you give it to? Bunch of good things or oatmeal?
I'd give them a bunch of good things because I don't like oatmeal that much.
I like oatmeal. I'd still give them the oatmeal.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Because-
It'll make them, it'll fill their tummies and help
Yeah.
them be
Yeah,
full for the day.
Yeah.
But there's also some other like healthy, but like some not healthy. So we do these bags at school. We help the church out by putting snacks for the kids that when they come home for the weekends in their pantries they don't have like any like food.
Yeah.
So we go to this thing called the food pantry in the back of our school, and we just grab one and just keep going around and around with these black like garbage bags, but they're not actually garbage
Yeah.
bags. They're like pool bags.
Same thing
like-
about my school. Like this lady, there's like a bunch of like black bags, and she brings them to all the kids who doesn't
Yeah,
have
and we
snacks
put
in their
it in-
pantry. So like this kid in my class named Jocelyn, she gets like she like brings in. There's like just a bunch of holy snacks in there. Like,
Yeah.
to
Like-
have. Not willing.
With them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that's a
ma-
big problem in
or
our
may-
country right now.
Or maybe
Oh.
like they don't even have parents. 'Cause
Right.
some people are
Orphans.
orphans and
they
they
don't
don't have any food. They just have this orphan place like in a house.
Yeah,
With
just like
this-
Annie.
Yeah, Annie and this girl like no singing, no dancing. Now get to cleaning.
Oh, that's Annie, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Do you does it make you sad that there are some friends that are living
Yeah,
in our
but
community?
tell them the story about the little kid and the starfish.
Ah, yes, that's a great story. So, this is a good story. So, I tell this story to my kids to kind of illustrate a point. But one day there was a big storm just came through this beach town and washed all these starfish on the beach. And this little girl saw them.
No boy.
Boy.
Oh, sorry, little boy. It could be a boy or a girl. It's interchangeable. This
Depends.
little kid, this little boy saw them, and he felt bad, and so he went down to the beach and he started throwing starfish in one by one and trying to save them. And some people kind of saw what he was doing. and-
Actually, the old man.
yeah, I know. Well, I got it. You want to tell a story? You want me to tell it? Some people saw him and they thought that he was kind of being silly, and so this old man shouted out to him and he said, "What are you doing down there?" And he said, "I'm saving the starfish's life." And the old man said, "You'll never be able to get to all the starfish. It's not going to even matter." And the little boy said, "You silly old man." He picked up a starfish and he threw it in the ocean. He said, "That one." That's right.
I'm still being so silly. So
No, the moral of the story is this. The old man thought about it for a second and came down and helped the boy, and they threw starfish in together. And so the point of that story is that you may not be able to save everybody's life, but you can make a difference to the people that you touch, right? And then that
You
can be an
can-
inspiration to help other people realize
Yeah,
that.
you can help other people, but you can't save all of the people. But
I have a
other
question
people
for
can
both
help
of
you,
y'all.
and then the other people, then the other people.
That's right.
and
It
the
serves
other-
as an inspiration, so that a way we can spark change and help our community, right? Yeah. What was your question?
For both of you and Dad, if you were a king and they gave you a $10,000 and you've been saving up to get something that was $10,000, would you buy the thing or would you give it to the poor?
Give it to the poor.
Okay,
I would give it to the poor.
good choices. That just shows how good you are.
All right. Rhodes and Faye, you both can pass on this one because I have never shown you a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. But do you know who Jean-Claude Van Damme is? Okay.
Pass.
All right, we're passing on that one. I'm gonna skip this one because you guys have never fought before.
No, I.
Oh, I have fought with Truman. I beat him all the time.
Okay, what's your best finishing move on Truman?
It's probably get him down, and probably this one time I choked him with my leg.
Oh, a leg choke, huh?
They mostly don't let me in the game.
She's usually a referee.
Yeah,
She says,
and then- No, and I'm usually in the bathroom or drinking juice or something.
Okay.
Wait, one time we were on the trampoline and I was the ref, and I kept saying "coot," and Rose was like, "What?"
We said crocodile, broccoli,
And then I was like, "Coot."
All right.
cantaloupe.
This one might be a pass too, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. You might have an answer because you've played more video games. But what is
But
your
I might have an answer.
what is your favorite fighting video game?
UFC 5.
Oh, okay, that's a great question.
I always beat Truman. Truman, you hear me? I'm gonna beat you next time you come here. You hear me?
Me too. I kind of beat Mom sometimes, but she kind of beats me sometimes.
Oh, Faye, what about Fortnite? It's kind of like a fighting game, like
Yeah,
PP.
I like Fortnite. It's just I don't really know how to play the real
Me
game.
and Dad love Fortnite and Truman. We're like a big free.
Yep.
Big free.
Big three in a fortnight. All right. Do you guys like wrestling? Professional wrestling?
Yes, it is fun to watch and it's like interesting. Like if you have a friend or an enemy and your enemy likes the person that you don't like,
That's kind of annoying thing.
and you have a choice. You have like you can like fight against your enemy, and like if you win, you're like breaking rights or
That
shoving your face.
uh,
I told you so.
wrestling's not really for
Told
me.
you so.
I really just like girly stuff like glitter, unicorn.
You're more on the breakfast side of this podcast than the fighting side,
No,
right?
she's on Save the World.
I'm on Save
Yeah,
the
because she asked
World.
Mom to buy a compost bin, which is right over there near our
Yeah.
paper towel.
Yeah, you could have seen it if we had a video.
The video
on.
component. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're working on it. All right. Now let me ask you this question. Whenever we're watching the UFC, do you sometimes hear the fighters trash talk each other?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. I
like-
hear. Once Dustin Poirier said to the other guy, "You're gonna win." The little stick man. That's what I call. That's what I call Truman. You're gonna lose, little stick man.
Yeah, and like we call like Rhodes a snake and like Truman like Bob or something. Like Tiny Bob and Truman's like, yeah, I'm gonna beat the snake. I'm Tiny Bob.
Is trash talking okay?
No,
Yeah,
it's mean. It could hurt the guy's feelings.
I know, but like if you don't really mean it, if it's like a joke, it's okay.
Yeah, like if the other person laughs along, then it's
But
okay.
I don't know if this girl Austin really jokes around because she like
Stop, Rose.
first like she but after she like says something mean and then she's like, I was just kidding.
Well, we got to take people at their word. So if she
Yeah.
said she's just kidding, then we'll just say, you're just kidding. Now, I've got a question for you. Have you ever seen a movie or a TV show or an anime that has like a fighting or a training montage in it?
Yes,
Which one is your favorite that you
Carmen
remember?
Sandiego.
Oh, you love Carmen Sandiego.
She likes to fight. She likes to kick, punch,
I don't know.
You
and
don't know?
cry.
You could say pass.
Pow. Faye, don't you like Carmen Sandiego? Like the interactive one?
I like that one. I only like the interactive. I only like Carmen Sandiego. And I only I like that song. It's just I also like the one like in Real Show.
Okay, Rhodes,
San Diego.
if you could pick any song to walk out to a fight to, what song would you pick to hype you up and get ready to walk out to a fight?
I'm gonna have to come back on this one, like after Faye.
Do you have a song that you would walk out to and fight
Yeah.
to? Which one?
It doesn't matter if you're black or white.
Oh, you like a walkout song with Michael Jackson? All right.
That's
I thought-
actually Spencer's
I have
walkout
Okay,
song.
what?
It's a meme song. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, I know this is not about the podcast, but after the podcast, can you make me tea?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
the
for
song.
sure, Feifei, you were going to pick Another One Bites the Dust.
Another one bites the dust.
Imagine to
another
come out,
one.
like if you're about to fight and you just came out and you said, doo-doo-doom, doom, doom, doo-doo-doom, doom, doom, doom,
Well, I only like it because, like, I used to dance, and I
keep it in his head. That's right. I keep it in my head. Do you remember any of the fighters in the UFC, what their walkout songs are?
Wait,
Yes.
I don't know
What were you
any of the walkout songs.
Which one do you remember, Rhodes?
Oh, it was one of my favorite songs, and it was this fighter. I don't know his name, but I know it was one of the songs on my playlist.
Oh, yeah.
Check out Roger's Jams.
Do you remember
with a
when
Z.
Michael Venom Page came out to BBL Drizzy on Saturday?
Yeah.
BBL Drizzy.
That was funny. That was funny.
Drizzy.
All right. That's all the lightning round questions I have for you guys.
Aw.
Don't worry, we have more stuff to do, Faye.
So, what we were going to do is I was going to pull up some pictures of UFC fighters, and I was going to test you to see if you know
names.
who they are.
Oh, I'm gonna call this UFC names.
Okay.
UFC names.
Yeah, UFC names.
Okay. So, all right. First one. Feifei, I'm going to start with the ladies, okay?
Yes.
Do you guys know who this is?
Wait, can you do? Wait.
I know her last name is like Chandler or something.
No.
I think you're being reminded by Miss Chandler.
We need a hint.
Dad, can you give us a hint? Have we seen her?
Yes. She's from Mexico,
That's
Mexico.
and her name is similar to Mom's real name.
Alexandra?
Mm-hmm.
Alexandra, and her last is.
It is Alexa Grasso.
Grasso.
Alexa Grasso.
I always knew someone's name was Alexa. We're not talking to you, Alexa, back there, wherever you are.
Yeah,
This
she's
one
from
might- This one might be hard because she's Chinese, but do you remember her name?
No.
Zhang
Chong.
Wei Li. Zhang Wei Li.
Dang it. Wait, where are you going?
All right. Let's see. I've got one for you. You know who this is?
No, wait, is it that bald girl that you're telling me?
Her first name is like a flower.
Rose.
Rosa?
Rosa.
Rose Nama
Rose Nama.
Eunice.
Eunice.
Yeah.
Rose Yamanuga.
She goes by Thug Rose. Okay.
Can we do
Hold on.
boys now?
I think let's see here.
Dun, 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 dun,
Everything
dun,
is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you're living in a dream. Everything is awesome.
Who's this?
oh, dang. I know his name. It's Sean O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley.
The Sugar
Sugar
Show.
Let's see.
Took me a while there.
Sugar.
I literally reminded myself, like, before this whole show, before this whole podcast, that his name is Sean O'Malley.
Sugar. I don't know the rest of the song, Dad.
Hold on, I got one more for you.
Sugar.
I don't know anyone else.
Sugar.
Is he the guy who did Headshot?
No, that's someone else.
Oh.
This is Israel.
Israel,
Mally?
Adesanya.
This is hard. I don't know
I
any
have
of
a
these.
question.
Hold on.
Can
What's
you
up?
give us hints in each one?
Yeah.
Is that-
His last name is Edwards.
Leon
Edwards.
Leon.
He almost said Leon Bridges.
I almost said Leon Bridges too.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, Dustin
Dustin Poirier.
Poirier.
How am I not getting any of these?
I don't know.
I don't know. We don't we don't really take the names. We just listen to the fights.
Daddy, I usually fall asleep when the fight's happening, and Roach
Do you
is
remember
like,
this one?
No.
Derek Lewis. So you guys have a hard time with remembering names.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite UFC moments? Oh yeah, hold on. I have one more.
Wait, can it be?
Yes, I got you. I got you.
The girl that
Yes, I got you.
That I like. Wait, does she have hair?
Hold on one second. This person is not a UFC fighter, but Faye wanted to see if we could figure out. Do you know who this is?
Caitlin Clark.
Clearly, we've been bitten by Caitlin Clark fever over here. What? No, Bruce Lee doesn't fight in the UFC, silly.
But he does fight.
All right. So, what were you have any favorite moments from the UFC watching it?
Bang!
That was your favorite moment, huh? Yeah. Faye, do you think you'd ever want to fight in the UFC?
No, God, no, no.
Into the microphone, we can't hear you.
God, no,
Okay.
no.
You?
Yes. God, yes.
God, no.
That is too loud. You guys are crazy. Okay.
Eating
So,
marshmallow
quickly,
again?
before we wrap up the podcast, is
Can I
there...
have tea?
Yes, I'll make you tea. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we wrap up? Is there some music in your life you're really liking right now?
Taylor Swift. Swift.
What Taylor Swift songs are you liking right now?
Death
Shake
by
it.
1,000 cuts.
Death by
Flashbacks wake
1,000.
me up. I get drunk, but it's not.
I can do it with a broken heart. Death by 1,000 cuts and shake it off.
Those are your favorite right now? What about you, Rhodey? What's music are you listening to right now?
It's probably, I don't really know.
What about that mixtape you made with the cover?
I've been listening to Dizon and McGee.
Dijon and McGee?
Oh, and we're going to McGee's concert tour.
Wait,
We're going to go see McGee. We're going to go see McGee in September. I've got tickets for all of us to go see.
Yeah.
and it's close to my birthday.
Yeah, so
Really close.
yeah, we're having a great time listening to music, and we went on a trip to El Paso recently.
Oh, yeah, we went to El Paso.
And we went to White Sands.
And we got to
White
see
Sand-
Alita and Papa.
Yeah.
We got
And
donuts. These donuts were like top notch.
Well,
I don't know where
I-
Papa gets them from,
I
but
basically
It's
just
a place called Gussie's in
I-
El Paso.
I only
we need to
I-
go to El
I-
Paso.
I only
Hallelujah.
I liked Olive Garden. It's just Rhodes didn't get his pizza because
They were out that day, huh?
yeah.
No pizza means
So-
no writing.
Yeah, but I love Olive Garden.
You
And
discovered
I
you
love
love Olive
gnocchi.
Garden. And you
Oh,
love
and
gnocchi.
we've
This microphone doesn't taste good.
Well, don't taste it, silly.
well we have been into my dad's drawing app with his Apple Pen.
Yep.
I've been doing the greatest drawings. Faye's been doing really good drawings too.
Yeah, I've been like doing like the big strokes and like doing like the whole page.
Whoa.
My favorite thing to do
And
is
then another color, so.
It's probably like if like my background's gray,
Are you done?
Faye's heading out.
I'll make it for you here in a minute. We're going to wrap up and then I'll make it for you, okay?
So I love doing this thing. So like your background's gray and you're like, oh no, I want it white or blue. You just go to the color you want and then you just drag it and there's just this little dot and it goes bloop and your whole screen turns like to blue or white.
The app they're talking about right now is Procreate. They're enjoying
fun.
drawing.
Yeah.
Oh, our sponsor is Coca-Cola. Check out Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
The best drink ever.
Actually, no, but why do you think volleyball's the best game ever? It's
Okay.
just rolling a ball in the pool.
Okay. Oh, we don't talk about that right now.
All right. Well, I just want to say thank you very much for being on my podcast. It was a fun time with you guys. Maybe we'll do it again in the future. Thank you, Faye. Appreciate it. Any last words for people out there?
We hope you have a great life.
Grades aren't fun. Learning is fun.
Okay.
Learning is more fun than screens.
Oh yeah. Go drink some Coca-Cola today. See if you have any free time. Our sponsor is Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola
Cool.
drinks. Coca-Cola, please.
Sometimes on sports, State Farm is a sponsor.
One sec.
Like a good
One more
neighbor,
thing.
State Farm.
When are we gonna get message from Nike again? I remember when we were really little, and we draw a picture, and it was like a Nike brand, and we messaged it to Nike.
I don't know.
That was like a
Wait,
long time ago.
are you gonna-
Where are we gonna get message back,
I
Nike?
don't know.
Wait, can we call Santa tonight?
That was random. It's July. I think Santa's busy right now.
But I want to see Buddy.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, and the very next thing.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. This has been a bonus episode of
I'm a gummy bear.
No More Singing, Please, so I can wrap up the episode. Thank you. Thank you for joining us for another bonus episode of Breakfast of Champions. This has been Renee Floyd. If you've got a question, comment, or a concern, you can call us at 682-294-0101. If you need to send us an email, it's breakfastofchampspod@gmail.com. You can find our podcast anywhere podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anything like that, YouTube even. Like, share, subscribe, rate, review, all that good stuff. We really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great afternoon, evening, morning, whenever you're listening to this one. Rhodes, take us out with some hand claps.